Welcome back to Constructive Conversations. I'm Craig Larkins. This Friday, October 10th, nearly 300 students from across 5 school districts will swap textbooks for Toolbelts at the Bring Trades to School event happening at Home Depot on Terminal Avenue, with more than 20 interactive stations giving students a hands-on look at life in the trades. From welding to carpentry to electrical, it's all about learning by doing, finding inspiration, and maybe even discovering a future career in construction.
So I'm joined by VRCA's Workforce Development Manager, Eva Czeselska. Welcome, Eva.
Welcome. Thank you.
Parnas Kashani is a teacher at West Vancouver Schools, and Zeynep Ozdemir is from Division 15 Mechanical. So I'll start with you, Eva. Let's talk about the program. But can you paint a bigger picture for us? What is BTS? And I guess I kind of mentioned it in the intro, but what's VRCA's hope in achieving with the program?
So BTS stands for Bring Trades to Schools. We started the initiative last year. And as you mentioned, we started with quite a small group. It was a pretty intimate event in Burnaby. We hosted 16 Indigenous students. The program has been growing ever since. So our next event hosted 24 girls in trades, but not only. We're always trying to be very inclusive and inviting to all sorts of different backgrounds and different career expectations. So our next event after that, 48 students joined us for an interactive day at another school. And one of our so far biggest achievements has been the very big event on the North Shore. That was Rockridge Secondary with Parnas. She was there helping me with the event. So we had 180 kids plus a couple of students from grade 8 as visitors. So the students were from grade 10 and 12, and they were doing full day activities, trade related. We had several trades joining us that day. Zeynep and her team, her wonderful mechanical team, was there as well. So just a little bit of a shout out to Division 15 Mechanical. They've been with us ever since we started the program. I'm really happy to have them on board.
Well, how does it feel seeing it grow from 15 to 200? And I guess what is the goal? It's creating a pipeline for the future. It's getting youth back on the tools. Maybe dive into that a bit more.
Yes, definitely help refresh the whole concept of school shops. We need more of it. We need more interactive activities. It's not only to, kind of bring people into schools for career talks. We have to showcase the trades. We have to let them know what's out there. We have to create those career opportunities. So our goal is, of course, to get more kids involved, more students engaged. Our next big initiative is coming up. We'll be hosting a BTS trade fair at Home Depot for over 250 students from various school districts. And we're also targeting a lot of alternative programs that usually don't get the opportunity to do something that is extracurricular. They don't get that many opportunities to go out and experience trades.
Parents are also part of this conversation. So how do we engage? We're engaging the students. How do we take it home and engage parents, in your opinion?
I think when you bring the kids into it, just like the event that we did at the school, then it becomes a conversation at the dinner table. And the kids talk about, hey, I saw people doing this and I saw people, working and doing this. And it just becomes real to them as a career. And you bring that conversation home that it's not just, I didn't just build something in woodworking, but I can see it as a career and I can see where it can lead. So I think our goal is always the kids and understanding what opportunities there are and getting them engaged and educating them. Really, that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
So not taking away any opportunities or not showing it to them. Just, everything, whether it's trades or something else, is just showing what is out there and what the possibilities are.
Yeah. And, I like to say you don't know till you know. And once you get your hands on there, I remember building a little toolkit out of wood or something when I took it home. And, those tangible items as well. So as a teacher, what is it like being part of the experience, seeing the kids kind of maybe they walk in a little shy and then they dive right in? What's that experience like?
Oh, it's so rewarding. I think that's why as a teacher you go into this career, because as we were watching those 180 kids, there was all these other kids in the school coming up to me. They're like, why can't my class come? And it's those moments that you're like, wow, I wish I could have done it for all of the school. And I wish we could have fit more kids. And I thought we were being so ambitious getting 180, and to hear that more wanted it and more we're seeing it happen. There's just it's one of the most rewarding feelings you can have watching the kids' light bulbs go off.
Love hearing that. All right, Zainab, you've been part of BTS since day one as a company, Division 15. What drew you to the program, but also what is the hope of participating in it?
Well, our company, I'm lucky to be working for a company, Division 15, being really seeing this as a responsibility to support these initiatives. And Ava was kind enough to include us from day one. We were excited before even it came to the first event. So we did put a lot of effort, and it was just by showing up, we saw that we help inspire the next generation of trades professionals. Just like Pranav said, most of the time it's about they don't know that there's this option out there. Construction and the skilled trades are not always seen as a viable or attractive career, or they don't even, they're not even aware of it. Parents are not even aware of it. It is really nice to be a part of it and supporting this initiative.
And part of the goal I mentioned quickly in the intro, and so did Ava, the goal is to create a future pipeline of talent that will help for future generations. And even, we have a skilled labor shortage going on right now. So you just mentioned it as well. Construction is not always seen as a first choice career. How do we change that? How do we change that? How do we get more kids involved, youth involved? How do we attract more people to the industry?
We have to get the word out there. We have to make sure that the construction trades is a viable option, it's an attractive option, and it not only offers opportunities on tools, but it has career paths that can evolve. That's what we try to, when we are doing these events, at the beginning of the workshop, we try to explain to them that there are options. After deciding to leave the tools, they can work in amazing projects on different capacities.
And what, in speaking with some of the participants from Division 15, what's kind of the response you're getting? I mean, they're in their hands-on engaging with the youth. What's the response from them?
So we have a little sink set up, Craig, that we have our group to put together, and we run the water. It's a fun setup. You will recognize that in every group there will be half of the group will be reluctant to even get hold the tools and get started, but then towards the end of it, there'll always be a few who are excited, who you can see that they are proud of themselves putting this together, and also they start asking questions towards the end of it, which shows us that yes, we are doing something right. This is exactly what we're here for. Just engage more questions from them.
I remember I actually attended the first BTS when there were 15 kids. And Ava, I'll ask you this one. Is the confidence you see when you see the youth walk into the room from the start to the finish of the program? Do you want to share that?
Yes, it's like seeing two different types of students. The first group that comes in, always shy, heads down, looking at everyone. What am I doing here? What's going to happen? Not sure, because maybe they haven't attended any of the events yet. The minute they put on their tool belts, they get on the tools, they connect with facilitators. Of course, they're still shy, but it's like different students. The heads are up, they're more confident as they go and as they proceed with the activity. And the minute they complete, it's just like they're so proud of themselves, as Zainab said. You can tell from the look on their faces.
So where do we go from here? I mean, the program is growing by leaps and bounds. It's great to see. 15 to the upcoming event is 200. We have the youth on the tools. We have them engaged. We're showing them a possible career choice. How do we keep that momentum going? Where do we go from there? Parnaz, I'll start with you.
I think just continuing with these events. I mean, as soon as we did it, the other high schools in my district were already reaching out and saying, bring it to our school. We want to do it. And just continuing this and having people like from Division 15 continue signing up to share these experiences and create these memories for the students.
Zainab, same question for you.
Along with everyone else in the industry as employers, potential employers, we will keep advocating and we will keep participating in BTS, as Parnaz mentioned. It's also always being ready to start a conversation, give them information about what are the options and how to get started, do our best to guide the youth.
And again, it all starts at home in most cases too. So engaging the parents, like we said earlier. So Ava, you've been at the forefront of this program. I've seen you working tirelessly behind the scenes on it. It has grown exponentially. What is the hope for the program?
Definitely to have it more structured. So my goal is to have the dates available for the upcoming months as soon as possible. So we're working on creating this community calendar where the dates will be posted. And we're trying to engage more with the facilitators, potential volunteers by opening a way for them to apply online through our website. So we could build this pipeline and we can expand our pool of volunteers, because we definitely need more than, we have so many already, but we need more, considering us moving forward with the mini BTS for elementary schools, like mini workshops. As you have to start earlier than, I would say, high school. I mean, high school students are always grateful and it's a beautiful target group, but we need to start those discussions and introductions earlier than high school.
And that was kind of my leading into my next question. I had it as, what would you give a student as a piece of advice? But I mean, it's likely parents are going to be listening to this. If a parent is hesitant about kind of engaging in the program and talking to their child about the trades, what advice would you give to them?
Trades are valid career opportunities. They bring in stability. They bring in growth. You don't have to just be one trade. You can grow. You can do multiple pathways. This is what VRCA has been building in the last couple of months. We're trying to create pathways to careers and trades. So that will be like a guideline for young people to sit down and explore the options with their parents, with their teachers. So we'll be helping schools deliver those pathways to schools as an additional resource, because we are here to provide resources and opportunities.
And the program keeps growing, so that's great to see. All right, some final remarks. I'll start with you, Zainab.
Yeah, it is very important, I think, for the parents' perspective to understand that trades is the profession that is not going to be replaced by AI ever. So it will always be valid. It will always be relevant. And the work environment, the mindset, the job sites are changing. It's ever evolving, just like Eva said. The interactions are not the way that used to be 50 years ago. It's good to keep that in mind. And for the rest of us in the industry, every conversation, every demonstration, every hands-on activity, every chance makes a difference in changing these perceptions and building tomorrow's construction workforce.
All right, thank you. Parnaz, any final remarks?
I think students, they're the most engaged when learning feels relevant, and trades will connect the theory of what they're learning with real world application. And it's so important for kids to be able to explore that and learn. It doesn't even have to be pursuing a career in trades, but it's the problem solving skills, the independence, the resilience that all these experience teaches them that they carry with them. So I think it's just so valuable to continue growing the program and all the work that everybody's doing there.
All right, thank you. Now, the next event, Ava, is 200 plus students. Final remarks. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'll be down there with you as well. How are you feeling about that?
I am excited, a little anxious, because obviously it's the biggest one that we've thrown so far for BTS. I keep getting a lot of great comments from both schools and partners and our trade facilitators and volunteers as well. So it's going to be a really lovely event. It will be a very resourceful day for the students with, again, 20 different stations, each providing guidelines, resources, interactive initiatives, and sampling trades is just basically what it is. And I'm really excited for that.
And you can look out, watch VRCA's social channels for photos from the day. Hopefully we'll have a video up there as well. And you can see firsthand the experience if you do want to get involved. Thank you all so much for being here today. Constructive Conversations is available on VRCA's website. You can check it out for past episodes. Please remember to subscribe, listen, and share. I'm Craig Larkins. Thanks for joining us. This episode is brought to you by Pitt Meadows Plumbing, building iconic projects and elevating the industry through strong teams, partnerships, and advocacy.